Hey you, yes you, I'm talking to you. When was the last time you thought about starting your own business? Was it yesterday? Or last week? Or maybe last month? And have you done anything to actually make your dream come true? If not, this is a perfect video for you, because in 10 minutes time you will have an actionable plan on how to realize your full potential and start your business in the near future. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel about entrepreneurship. My name is Olga Kravchenko and I am a UK-based tech entrepreneur. And today we're going to talk about what you can do already today to get to your business goal already tomorrow. Are you ready? Let's go. We live in the world of procrastination, and our brain literally prevents us from getting out of our comfort zone. This is due to our reptilian brain. But there is a way to trick it. Be realistic with yourself. How much time can you actually dedicate to fully immerse yourself in your future venture? 5% is a really good start, especially if you're already in full-time education or have a full-time job. So you need to spend 8.4 hours a week on your venture. Does it sound like a lot? Not really. It's actually 1 hour on a weekday and 1.5 hours on the weekend. If you don't have time, think again. It's all in your head. We have 168 hours per week. On average, you lose 40 hours in your full-time job or education, plus 64 hours in your sleep. If you sleep 8 hours a day, you still end up with 64 hours. So why not to use it wisely? If you are still struggling to find this time, please read The War of Art book, a fantastic book that will show you that the only enemy that prevents you to find the time to make your big dreams come true is yourself. So now you carved out some time, and let's make sure you religiously stick to it. I really like the concept of the reverse planning. You try to understand where you want to be in a year's time, and after you try to reverse engineer how you're actually gonna get there. So now ask yourself, where do you want to be in 1 year from now? Planning anything longer than 1 year to start with is a little bit unrealistic. So maybe in a year's time you want to quit your job and start doing your business full-time. For this, you will need some cash in your bank account. Now, define how much money you actually need to be able to live. It's fantastic if you can get some support from your family or from your partner, but if not, you need to be very reasonable with the way you plan it out. Let's say you need $30,000 per year to live reasonably comfortable. Every business is unique, and for today's video, I'm gonna use example of selling beautifully crafted headbands. Each of the beautifully crafted headbands cost around $20. Out of this $20, you spend $7 for materials. So you have $13 to cover your costs. To get to $30,000 a year, you need to sell 2.3 thousand headbands. Sounds really scary when you look at it like that, but then if you actually start breaking it down, you need to sell 192 headbands per month or just 6 headbands per day. Sounds a little bit more reasonable, right? Something that we can work with. So now the question is, how do we get to 6 headbands a day? You will need a platform to sell your headbands. Consider platforms that already exist out there, such as Etsy, and use the power of the community. This is anyway worth it, but do you consider the fees associated with selling on these platforms? It might cut your margin, or in other words, lower your $13 you're planning to set aside to cover your costs. So maybe it's worth to think about building your own website. Today it's really easy and cheap to create a website and to buy a domain, and you can actually sell your beautiful headbands on this website. But the question remains, how would people actually find out about your headbands and about your website? You will need to get some coverage. Can you find communities or local groups that can list your product for free? Can you start creating beautiful short videos or beautiful photographs to grow on your social media and create your own community? Can you ask 25 people you know to post about your product on their own social media? You can also start running some promotions and see if you can showcase your product at different local events. But who are the people who are going to buy it? That's when you need to understand who is your perfect customer and how big the market that you're operating in can actually get. Start defining your perfect customer. I wish I had a magic ball and I could actually just tell you based on your product who is your market, but I will just need to make an educated guess. Headbands at around $20 are mostly popular with females aged between 25 to 35. In order to understand what is the age group of your customer, you probably want to look at the spend that they are already committing to. Your perfect customer hangs out a lot with their friends and probably really likes going out. And they probably buy a new headband every 6 to 9 months. You might need to make an assumption here, and then you will understand more when you actually start selling the product. The more detailed your customer portrait is, the easier it is for you to find the right marketing channel and get your customers quicker. And you know what? We have just arrived at the perfect plan for you to start your own business. So after you actually define how much time you can dedicate per week to work on your business, let's just sum up the 5 steps you need to take. So step 1, you actually need to understand more about your customer and really research them, and then create the test batch of your product. Step number 2, you need to set up your social media channels and start understanding more about your customers while creating the community and the following to get your product and brand recognized. Number 3, you need to start testing the marketing channels against your key metric. In our case, the key metric is revenues. We want to get to $30,000 so we can start working on the business full-time. Number 4, continue exploiting the marketing channels that already worked for you while looking for the new opportunities to expand and grow your customer base. Number 5, get to your 6 headbands a day, and in a year's time, you will be able to start running your business full-time. Now, once you get to this stage, you can think about how you can grow your business bigger, whether there are ways to optimize different processes, or maybe you just get to the point where you just feel happy. In my next video, I will explain in more detail planning for a technical startup. The trick there is not really plan for the revenues, but plan to arrive at a certain stage of growth. I hope you enjoyed this video and it was useful. I'm trying to get you one video at a time closer to you actually starting your business. If it was useful, please like it, leave a comment and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you very soon.